Alright, so now it looks like we're finally getting back to best world, World 4. Let's go through with this. Ah man, more haniwa phantoms. So apparently we're back with the main crew with the Karakadam. Our drone has finished its data analysis. The gate leads to Mikazuki and Haruto's world, opening over the skies of the Hasdalen Valley in the Dorsian territory of Norway. Yet despite it being Dorsian territory, there's been no sign of them sending any machines to investigate the world and decide. Maybe they withdrew when they saw they were about to run into the Tsar and Styler alliance. At present, there aren't many organizations across parallel worlds that are trying to make headway into others. They're far more concerned with settling affairs in their own world first. And likely they don't even have the resources to investigate parallel worlds. Yeah, if Neo Zeon had escaped to a parallel world, there's no way they'd have been able to take on what was on the other side. We'll never forget, Quest disappeared. She didn't die, she disappeared. Not only that, Char disappeared. They wouldn't have the time or the fighting strength to devote to interfering with another world's affairs. The same probably goes for Zath and Gallowhorn. Maybe not Britannia given all the resources their nation has, but they probably have other reasons to keep them from doing so. Like God. We're still in the dark as to how large of a force the Campbellian, Bozonian, and Grados homeworlds have. Well, as we are now, traveling to a distant planet and conquering its entire military is way too tall of an order. You got Shin Getter, that can destroy everything. I think that all depends on how advanced our civilization and technology is. Hey now, that's a little much. You're not serious about that, are you? No, I didn't mean to actually go and do it. It's just, depending on who we're dealing with, we could end up looking like the overpowered invaders to them. I see your point. For now, we're going to wait for the OCS to return. In the meantime, please continue working on the plan we discussed, Lieutenant Colonel Katsuragi. Understood, sir. At the mess hall. Phew, finally got us a break. You know, in a peaceful world, we could be cruising through the 88 Temple pilgrimage right now. Cruising through them? I think in your case, you just want to ride around. What, I'm not allowed to go on a pilgrimage? I just don't think it fits your image. Now that I mention it, the people here really don't seem like they're big on shrines or temples either. Oh, you can never tell from her looks, but Tsubaki's actually a shrine maiden. You didn't need to add that part about my looks. Anyways, you guys already know what the place on the other side of the Shikoku Gate is like, right? Yes, and unfortunately the first thing we'll see is territory controlled by Dorssia. They're a military nation that's invading Haruto's country. We'd have been in luck if it at least led to Jiyo or Abrao territory instead. Well, I'd say it's lucky we found the gate leading straight to their world, just as we were planning to take Mikazuki and the others back. Does that mean you're all leaving our world soon? That's right. I regret only being able to give advice with training rather than with actual combat experience. Well, that sure didn't stop you from running me through the ringer. Heh, get it? 'Cause training. But yeah, because of training. Anyways. Wait, that means I have to say goodbye to the mess hall along with the ship. Man, and I was really getting to want to get a lot more of that tasty food. Seriously, Kenji? So that's the part you're worried about, huh? Honestly, you know, you got a lot of work ahead of you, right? What do you mean? What I mean is you've got to find some way to deal with both the Tsar and the Jamatai Kingdom. No, hang on. So if I keep the world safe, won't that make me like a hero? Then all the girls will be like, "Kia, it's Kenji," when they're around, yeah? Oh man, I don't know if I can handle that, but I guess I am the chosen guardian or whatever. Sheesh, there's easygoing, then there's this guy. Really, Kenji? Do you actually think that? This isn't a game, you know? Yeah, I know. Really? Alright, there's actually something I've been meaning to ask. What's the whole guardian thing about anyways? Moron! What's with her? She got really pissy all of a sudden. She's worried about you, know. Huh? Battles aren't something flashy to brag about. It's not often you walk away unscathed, unscathed, even if you win. I'm not one to talk with Hiroshi standing right there, but I lost both my arms while fighting a guy named Garuda. The ones I got now are artificial. What? And Hito over there nearly died when he blew his own mech up during a mission. For real? We each have reasons for fighting, but you have to be prepared for what fighting entails. Yeah, sorry guys. Guess I got carried away there. Then don't make Tsubaki worry so much. If you get hurt in a real fight, it'll take more than a few bandages to come back from it. Yeah, I hear you. And then at the corridor. Jeez. Stupid Kenji. Everything alright, Tsubaki? Oh, Miwa. Did you get into a fight with Kenji? Well, I'm just worried about him. He's so reckless, and I don't know if he really gets what an actual battle is like. You must be torn up getting over your precious childhood friend wrapped up in the fighting now, even if it's his destiny. I guess things just can't go on like they were anymore. Yeah, go on like they were anymore. Messing around with each other or even fighting like we used to. That's what we're fighting. That's what we're fighting for, though, isn't it? To get days like those back, for both me and you. Miwa. I'm sure your feelings will get through to Kenji. Because the big shooter and Steel G are like two hearts beating as one. They can support each other moving forward. Two hearts as one. Thank you for that. This kind of feels like my grandmother cheering me up. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Hmm? An enemy attack. This should be a quick and easy match. The Zone's Pulse. It's more Haniwa Phantoms. There's a bunch of them, but that won't stop me from taking every last one of them down. Kenji, are you? Nah, you don't need to slow me this time, Tsubaki. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Just give me some backup, alright? Huh? Right. Looks like there wasn't much to worry about. Let's do it, Kenji. Aw, yeah. We'll let these guys handle it for themselves. The good thing is both Jigs have a 3 attack range, so the Haniwa Phantoms can't even do anything to them. It'll be interesting to see how he's gonna fight. Because knowing the computer, it's gonna spam Kyo's, what's it called? Map attack. And that'll end the part right there. Oh, dear God. That's why I did that. Heh, keep him going. None of them were a match for me. Kenji's doing pretty good, despite only having his first battle just the other day. Yeah, he's got good senses. Hell yeah, let's keep it rolling. Emergency transmission from the build base. It's Commander Tamashiro. Put her through. Captain Bright, are you able to withdraw Jeeg, that is Kenji, from the battlefield? Huh? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Jeeg is the cause of this all. Grandma, why do you want Jeeg to... As soon as he entered the battle, the zone's TS absolute reading was beginning to act up. It is our belief that Jeeg is the cause of it. So you think it has something to do with Jeeg's power? The Bronze Bell? Your assumption is correct. I'll have an analysis report sent over afterwards. Understood. Jeeg, you and Tsubaki's big shooter are to return to the Rock Island together. Wait, you want me to come back now? Keep quiet and follow your orders, Kenji. Granny, old man. You better take what this is about later. Let's handle the rest, Kenji. Don't feel bad about withdrawing, Tsubaki. Okay, thanks. Alright, round 2. I'll show them the power of Steel Jeeg. I'll never forget, Steel Jeeg is voiced by Toru Furuya, the voice actor of Amuro Ray, Ribbon's Almark, and let's not forget, Sabo from One Piece. Basically, if the character is cool, he's probably voiced the character. One series, speaking of Toru Furuya voice actors, I'm really hoping Laserion appears soon. It's what's it called? It's actually the main hero and heroine are voiced by Amuro and Lala's voice actors. You know, voice actor and voice actresses correctly. But yeah, I want Laserion. It was so cool looking. No enemy readings remaining in the combat zone. Captain, we received the transmission from the Oceanus. Then they returned. Put them through. We returned from the Gifu Gate. Furthermore, Daichi Haruka, Wataru Kusabe, and others have come aboard in the hopes of joining the Divine Doers. What? But they could have gone to their own worlds. We can hear the explanation later. Our rendezvous point will be... Why not meet at the build base? We can report the findings of our analysis, and we can keep an eye on the gate for the time being. Then we'll do just that. Commander Shiva will be waiting at the build base. Understood. Alright, we got everything. Here's that continue. Alright, we're back at the build base. In the command room. After analyzing the combat data, we determined that the TS Absolute Zone started to show signs of disruption in response to Jeeg's feats in combat, or more specifically, to Kenji's fighting spirit. I would say it was the Bronze Bell's reaction to Kenji's will that triggered the zone's activation. The zone appeared because of this world's Hiroshi Shiba using the Bronze Bell's power. So then it probably has some sort of connection to the Bronze Bell inside Raikoba. Indeed. We believe that to be the case as well, which is why we asked for Jeeg to be withdrawn. If Jeeg continues to fight like this, it's likely the Jamatai Kingdom's revival will be expedited. And with all of Japan already in chaos due to the Tsar and the Stellar Alliance's attacks, that is something we cannot afford to have happen right now. Then what do you propose to be done about Jeeg? That's what I want to speak with you about. Oh yeah. Kenji, Tsubaki, Kyo. As of now, you will be joining the Divine Doers, and while you're with them, I'd like you to gather information about the Bronze Bells from the parallel world me. What, you trying to get rid of the troublemaker? No, that's not what this is about. Both the commander and the doctor decided we need to accompany the Divine Doers so we're better prepared for the coming battle. I've entrusted you to the Divine Doers so you can obtain real combat experience for the future. And as we know now that we cannot feasibly do that in our world without consequences, this is the natural decision to make. I understand, but aren't the Tsars still a serious threat? At least let us... That isn't a concern. Even without you all in this world, we still have countermeasures in place. What's more, the Divine Doers have left us a powerful ally. The Archangel will stay behind to aid us. We feel the situation is one we can simply turn a blind eye to. In addition, there are almost certainly other gates in this world. It would be our best interest to locate and secure them. Of course, you'll offer whatever assistance we can in putting a stop to the Tsar and the Stellar Alliance's invasion. It was only because of their generous offer that we were able to come to this decision. Kenji, Tsubaki, Kyo, you are now to embark on a journey to parallel worlds. Understood. Just like going on a journey to hone your fighting skills. I can get behind that. Again, we look forward to working with you three. I hope the data we provide you on the Jeeg parts will be of use, Lieutenant Colonel Katsuragi. I'm sure it will. We'll bring it to the other Dr. Shiba. With this, I should be able to get a power-up as well. Thank you very much, Commander Tamashiro. Jeeg parts? What are those? They're parts used to change Jeeg's armaments. Jeez, didn't I tell you to study up on Jeeg already? Well, they're that awesome. Just let me use them already. We had to practice to be able to switch out the parts, and as you are now, you wouldn't even be able to use them right. The first thing you need to do is cut down on the time it takes you to combine with Jeeg. But hey, I'm always ready to give you a hand with training. Ugh. You ready for this? Your training isn't going to stop anytime soon. Give me a break, man. Well, Grandma, we're off. So it's finally time to go back to you guys' world, huh? Yeah. I feel bad with us being the only ones to leave the Archangel and the rest of you all staying behind. Huh? You don't gotta worry about that. You got a chance to go. You got a chance to go back now. So just take it. Besides, we've got the build bases back up. And if something goes down and you need help, we'll come running through the gates to help. They said without any way to contact them, we're not gonna know if they need help or not. If you're gonna say it like that, sure. But friends always got each other's backs when they're in trouble. Yeah, thanks. You guys have really done a lot for us. As we're saying goodbye for now, there's something I wanted to say to all of you again. What? Thank you for putting a stop to the war in our world. It's whatever. We're doing what we could to help. Still, thank you. If we end up meeting in your world again, we'll be sure to help you out next time. Okay, later. He's as expressive as ever, ain't he? Even so, it didn't sound like he was against Kira's help. Yeah, guess so. Eiji, Haruto. We're going too. Right. We're finally going back to Module 77. I'm worried about everyone. That's why I made that contract. I'm trusting that you kept Module 77 safe, Elf. Oh yeah, now we're going back to Haruto's world. That's not about that. Because G relies upon Big Shooter, it can only really show off its true powers in a tag team game. Or in a game that has the multi-unit thing happening. Heh. The Oceanus. Looks like it's not just you and the others we know that are joining the Divine Doors, Shibaraku. Indeed, that is so. I am V May, and this is my daughter, Guri Guri. It's nice to meet you. Nice, Guri. I'm Himiko. I'm Karama. Guess we'll be imposing on you for a while. That's a pretty intricate mascot costume. Yeah, a mascot. Okay, that is so not a mascot costume. Saki. Yeah. After seeing demons, haniwa phantoms, and aliens with horns, a Birdman doesn't even faze me anymore. Oh yeah, we already seen Siren before too. Well, I managed to get on board. As per Lord Doktar's orders, now I'll have to do some digging around the place. I just know there's something fishy about this guy. Why so serious, Rabbi Goody? No, I'm fine. Maybe you're hungry, Goody? Then, Aurore Chuchu Paredo! A carrot? That carrot's huge. Hey, we told you before we don't like carrots. That was so long ago that I forgot, Goody. Sorry, Goody. Huh. Well, that's something. It's not an illusion or sleight of hand. She can actually just use magic. Atra and Sakura would probably love to see this. Yamagi, not so much. Anyways, we sure got a colorful cast of characters with us this time. One of us is even a hippo. I am no hippopotamus, I tell you. You know, I could probably tell the people in the Divine Doors about what I am. No, I shouldn't. After all, I'm an immortal monster that can take over people's bodies. And if Shoko ever found out, so now we're heading back to Sakimori Academy. Ballet without gravity is really something else. Thank you for inviting us to the OG ballet recital, Miss Rion. Oh, it's no trouble. This was more for the students than anything. I just want to do something for them that wasn't just combat training and drills. Something a little closer to everyday life. Everyone's been real busy, but they all still made time and practice hard for it. Do the other clubs have any events like this? Yes, and they've all been working hard for them too. And thank you for your help today as well, Otomaya. If it's for machines, no problem. I'm crazy about them. Any professional would be. When it comes to machines, just leave it to me. I'm guessing you helped servicing the Valvraves then? If you'd like, I'd love to talk to you about them sometime. I have an interest in machine engineering myself, so I'd be able to help out however I can. Okay, sure. Talk to me about anything, like the sensation of embracing single-mounted polymerized cermet armor. I don't think most people feel the same way about armor as you do. Chad, Takaki, what did you think about the OG ballet? Oh, it's kind of cool, I guess. Sorry, what would the boss say? Well, I'd have really liked to have shown it to Fuka, my sister. The performance and the outfits are really amazing. You have a sister? The only reason he's trying to earn money is to put his sister through school. Thanks to our leader, I've been able to use my salary to send her to an institution, but someday I want to send her to a real school. That feels more like a far-off dream than anything. It may very well become a reality. With Tekiden signing on with Teiwaz, you're sure to get many more jobs, and much more pay along with it. Oh yeah, I guess so. Just hang in there, Takaki. You know, Biscuit also said his immediate goal was to send his two little sisters to school on Mars. So Biscuit's the same as me. Yeah, I'll hang in there. Your brother that works hard for his sister. I like that in the guy. Maybe I'll do something like that too. We can read you like a book, dude. Hey, come on, man. Hmm? Hey, guys. Oh, fancy meeting you here. Heya. Laughter. AZ. I see you two are back. We just finished our regular patrol duty. Nothing out of the ordinary today. Thank you. Having two members of the Turbines has been a big help. I'm just here because Darling asked me to be. So it's really not a big deal. Fortunately, Dorssia still hasn't tried anything serious. Just some basic recon. By the way, what's Inuzuka doing with you two? Actually, I thought I'd get some practice with mobile suit piloting. Huh? I know we've got Tekiden, Laughter, and AZ here, but it's not like it hurt to have another body, right? And it's not like I can pilot one of the remaining Valvraves just because I wanted to. I know how you feel, but like I said, it's not that easy. Even just getting a mobile suit for you is a tall order. You'll need mobile worker pilot training, so let's work on that first. That's not good enough. I want to be able to fight as soon as possible, so I can protect everyone. Inuzuka is still thinking about Sakurai. You've still got too much baggage, Buster. Huh? Oh, someone's calling me. Hello, this is Anami. What's wrong? Oh, Miss Anami. Sorry, but can you come to the student council room? Student council. Sorry to keep you all waiting. There you are, Nanami. Just what I wanted to see. Mr. Kibikawa, you actually here? You're acting like it's rare to see me. Well, I guess I do kinda get why. That student, Yamada, keeps barging into my workplace demanding to pilot a Valvrave. We were forced to reprimand him as a result, and so now I've brought him here. I didn't even know there was another teacher here. Oh yes, this is Mr. Takumi Kibikawa. He's been holed up in the underground facility investigating and analyzing the Valvraves. Well, you put the right people in the right place, you know. You know how it is. The Nami here is much more popular with the students. Please don't use that as an excuse to neglect your duties as a teacher. Hey, untie me already. I'm gonna use one of those robots to avenge my friend. How many times does that make it now? He keeps trying to get inside a Valvrave. It just gets caught every time. The kid never learns. Still, I know how Thunder feels. Even I want to get revenge with your own hands? Ridiculous. What the hell is so ridiculous about wanting to avenge your friends? All Valvraves have a registration system in place. Once a pilot is registered, another cannot be used. And what about it? What happens if you let your emotions get the better of you and we end up with a useless pilot? There's nothing more annoying than listening to the aspirations of someone that can't do anything. Would avenging your friend bring them back to life? Of course not. What you should be doing is thinking of how to prevent future losses. War should be conducted calmly and efficiently, as if the combatants were machines themselves. Machines. Inuzuka. So what do we do about this guy? If he keeps acting up like this, we're gonna be the ones that'll have to keep wasting our time to deal with him. Toss him into solitary confinement. Solitary confinement? That just seems too harsh. But it's a lot less worse than him causing trouble actually getting inside of a Valvrave. Not only for the rest of the student body, but for Yamada as well. If they caught him and took him hostage, there'd be nothing we could do to save him. Well, that's decided. Like hell it is, ain't no cell gonna stop me. I ain't gonna listen to some traitor. I am gonna buy one of those things. You hear me? Oh boy, the dog and the thunder is what this one's called. Oh boy, the other Valvraves are about to appear. Look at these two. Yes. The downside is, only Akira got an SSR, the other two didn't. Which really sucks, but... I can't do anything about it. The dog and the thunder! It's like Manjome Thunder! Our ship and DLC units have emerged from the gate. Our current location is the Hasdalen Valley in Dorssia territory. It looks like Dorssia has a welcome party for us. And they had sacked, because of course they did. Launch all units. Once we deal with the enemy force in the vicinity, we'll depart for the Norwegian Seal. Or Sea. If we use that gate to our advantage, we might be able to cause damage to get Dorssia to get back down. That's too risky. We still don't know just how strong Dorsia's army is. Well, we'll have to take them on someday. If we want Module 77 to be able to live peacefully. So all we gotta do is just murder. Commit mass murder of random enemy mooks. And a gotcha game. Yeah. That's the way to go. These guys are nothing, basically. I love it. They can all get close to me. I can destroy them all with Kyo's map attack. Yeah, mass murder. Seems we've eliminated their observation team. Let's head for the Norwegian Sea as we planned, Captain Bright. Right, we'll withdraw before any reinforcements can arrive. I wonder just how long this battle against Dorsey will last. If we got them to focus on us, would Shoko and the others be able to live normally? Yeah. Apparently with the Dorsian battleship's bridge. Then, they destroyed the Light Sphere and observation team and flew towards Norwegian Sea. We're still searching for their exact location, but I'm sure they're headed for Module 77. Then we should bring down Module 77 before they rendezvous, yes? Yes. Please move up the start time of our next offensive operation. This may not be a very exciting role for someone as esteemed as yourself, but I'm sure you'll handle it well, won't you? Captain Kane Dressel. Blitznugget! I'm not quite sure if Module 77 can hold them back with the strength they currently possess. Let's see what you can do about this, Elf. Captain, we're not able to establish communications with Module 77. In other words, we're in the clear. Send them a line immediately. Displaying feed on the main monitor now. Ah, Captain Bright. Is something the matter? Well... We are currently under attack from the Dorsian army. What's the situation? Second is engaged an enemy to the rear of Module 77. With our current battle strength, we should be able to repel them. Never mind. The new enemy fleet has just appeared. Unfortunately, I need to concentrate on dealing with them. I'll contact you once they have been dealt with. That is all. Sounds like they're in a tough spot. Elf didn't really seem like he was all that concerned, though. Well, is he ever? I'm sure he's got some sort of plan in place. Regardless, we should head for Module 77 immediately. The shortest route will put us at risk of entering Gallahorn's surveillance net, but we'll take it regardless. Understood. Now we're at the Sakimori Academy's underground command center. The enemy attack is so fierce. Will the debris shield really hold up? We'll stop them somehow. Don't give up, guys. But if it continues, then... Hey, Elf. You're the battle expert, aren't you? Do something. A power outage? Why now? The barrier has put too much strain on the generator system. Switch to the emergency power supply. Based on pilot evaluations, there are 17 A-ranked students. Among them, the ones with the willingness to use the machines are... And then we're at the underground facility. You hear, Otamaya? We need to hurry and get the power back. Tch, just had to go and spot me, huh? Thunder, weren't you in solitary confinement? Yeah, well, the lock cut out. So now I'm here. I'm getting in one of those robots. Don't. This thing isn't what you think it is. Piss off. I'm getting my revenge, damn it. Look, I know how you feel, but this isn't about you. We need someone with skill to handle these things. To pilot them if we're gonna make it through this. The part piss off didn't sink in. I'm avenging Noble myself, goddammit. We can't afford to make any more sacrifices. This is so everyone can be happy. And just who the hell is everyone? Are you one of those everyone's? Everyone don't mean if it doesn't include yourself. Now I ain't talking about this anymore. Just hurry up and... When I saw her smile, it made me happy too. Huh? She didn't have any confidence, but she was as kind as they came. When other people were happy, it actually made me happy. It actually made her happy too. She couldn't handle shiitake mushrooms, hated sad stories, but loved horrors. She looked so small whenever she cried. It made me just want to take her in my arms. I wanted to kiss her. I wanted to be with her forever. The hell are you on about? I'm not going to fight for everyone. I want to fight for myself. So I'll do it too. I'll become just like him. With one of these. So now we got our boys, the Valvraves. Yeah. Oh boy. Are Tekken still not able to make it back? Yes, it seems they're being held up. This is really not the time to act calm. It's all over. There's nothing we can do this time. Fire the main cannons. Smash the ceiling where their barrier system is. What? How you like that, Dorsian pricks? Now I've been blessed by God too. Right, Aina? Aren't those units 3 and 5? Right on time. Those voices. No way. Are Inizuka and Yamato piloting them? It's thunder! We can talk about this later. First, it's time to avenge Nobu. It is where I turn off autopilot and just do it myself. Oh snap, he's got dialogue. Finally, ain't nothing gonna stop me from smashing those Dorssia bastards to pieces now. After all, you didn't hear what I said, just hopped into... After all that... okay, sorry. After all that, you didn't hear a word I said and just hopped into a Valvrave. Just don't complain when you hear the reason I was trying to keep you from piloting later. Huh? I don't know what the hell you're going on about, but I ain't gonna regret nothing. Dang, it's loading times. All you guys, you suck. I ain't gonna be using you. Unit 5. Beautiful. The downside to them is the fact they don't have an SSR yet. How are they missing still? Let's try a third. Let's see a third time. Okay, third time's charm. Third time's charm this time. Yeah, we're destroying them. Dang it. Huh. You think those scarecrow-looking robots are ever gonna beat me? To think they still had such weapons hidden all this time. Ready the superconductive fluid accelerator cannon. Kyuma Inuzuka. Kyuma Inuzuka. The enemy faction is preparing to fire heavy sea artillery. Head to the designated point. Take out their leader then, huh? The enemy's heading right towards us. Damn, fool. Inuzuka! Hey, Aina, if I confessed to you, would you have said yes? Would that have upset you? Or would you have been happy? Fire! Hmm? Aina? Impossible. It deflected the accelerator cannon? Unit 5 shield is correct me. Right. I understand now. Aina, Ah! Suck on that, dorssia scumbags. Does that mean the other enemies will fall back now? We actually made it through this? Unit 3 and 5 have been activated. So the next action you'll take is... Yeah, we got everything. We're at the Dorsian battleship. Captain, the advance team has been destroyed. That makes 4 individuals. They successfully reproduced then. 4 individuals? Not 4 machines? And did he say reproduced? This operation is over. Have all individuals withdraw. Are you certain, sir? Yes. The other forces will be here momentarily. Therefore, we need to revise our strategy. So, Elf, you're anticipating my moves and using them to gain more pawns. But our goal will be achieved in the end. Ah, Mikazuki! Everyone! I'm back, Atra. Welcome back, Mikazuki. And everyone else as well. Sorry it took us so long, but I'm glad C Module Saint 7 is safe. Thanks to everyone giving it their all, yeah. Shoko, I heard Units 3 and 5 were out there fighting. Who were the pilots? They were me and Thunder. You two? Got that right. Kicked us in Dorsian ass. Damn it, did LL break his promise? He was supposed to be able to predict what the enemy would do. It's fine, Haruto. We're the ones that decided to pilot the Valvraves. Didn't have a damn thing to do with LL. From now on, we'll be fighting together, Haruto. No, you won't. You guys have no SSRs at the time of this. I ain't using you guys. But I piloted because I want to fight for myself, because of Inuzuka. Besides, I got rejected. Lightly, I'll add, Anna told me, don't come here. Huh? What does that mean? It means he's put it behind him now. I think he'll be fine from now on. It sounds like LF anticipated those two would activate the Valvraves. That means the 3rd and 4th pilots are also sucking more Academy students. And somehow I don't think that's just a coincidence. Manipulating kids, huh? Units 3 and 5 have been activated. All that leaves Unit 6 in this one. Of course, this was the only machine without a response, even though it had its own number assigned. Takumi Kibikawa. ID number JS 279154277. Your Army, Laboratory number 4, Master Fellow. You. From what my investigation determined, all teachers at the Academy were Jyor soldiers with the sole exception of Rion Anami. Why is that? It wasn't just the teachers. All the residents and all the port workers. They were all soldiers too. Module Saint 7, the students, everything. It was all crafted especially for the Valvraves. Oh snap, more Valvrave stuff the next part. Do I get the boys? I got the boys. It's too bad they had no SSRs. That's the sucky thing. No SSRs for them, so they're not really worth using. Alright, that'll be enough for now. Thank you all for watching. Until the next part, goodbye.